Just all across the towns that I got feet from these who has fire. I have to be wrong till I see the sunlight again. Oh, I was wrong. But you're regret and we'll face the scars we're proud of in
Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, wherever you are in the world. Hello, everybody. Pancake, good to see you. See you over there in the chat. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It's been exactly 1 week since we last played Persona 3 for the first time. We made it to the first bit of, what do they call it? But Tartarus. We went to the first bit of Tartarus, just made it out again. So we still have, I think we're still in a little bit of the tutorial phase, but I'm having a good time with Persona 3 so far. Really interested to see where it'll kind of start picking up and how much freedom it'll give us to explore and just kind of do, you know, the RPG thing of running around, doing side quests, collecting levels, things like that. But I kind of had a thought as I was beginning the stream today, because you know, in these Persona games, you always have your cast of characters that you can befriend or form closer bonds with, and I was wondering, like, who's the typical like best girl or best boy of Persona 3? Because if I look at like Persona 5, some of the obvious picks would be like, you know, like Makoto, of course, and then also, why am I forgetting the teacher's name? I can't remember. Your teacher. Everyone knows the teacher. She's like the teacher of all teachers. So I'm just wondering, like, you know, who is that person when it comes to Persona 3? I know usually like Aigis, our little blonde-haired robot girl that I'm sure we'll meet soon, eventually, is like a fan favorite. But I wonder if like if there are any other names that people would throw into the hat that I'm just not thinking of. Like, I don't know. Yeah, no, I literally don't know. I can't even thinking about it. Igor. Igor's best boy. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. And you know, I don't want to waste too much time because I've been waiting legit the whole week to get back into this. So I think I'll just go ahead and boot the game up and we'll get started. Hope you're having a good weekend, homie. You know, my weekend isn't half bad. We played more Dench Attack yesterday, which is always a good time. I love that game. Timing and time zones and such. So it wasn't gonna work out. So unfortunately we'll have to push that one back. But all in all, I mean, I did a lot of sleeping today, watching YouTube videos, kind of chilled out, doing some laundry now, some chores, all that fun adult stuff that everybody loves to get into. But now I'm here, about to play Persona 3 Reload, hang out with the homies. And honestly, what better time could I have than this moment right now? I know that sounds cheesy, but that's just what I am, man. I am the cheese to the burger. The burger being friendship. I am the cheesy friendship. All right. We will go ahead and turn off this music. Then we can listen to the game. But I hope you're having a good weekend too, Pancake. I know you were getting into some hiking and some other fun activities. I hope you've been having a good weekend. I'm glad to see you. full moon again. Crazy how times fly. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit too. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And it got clicked out of. Oh no. It's been rough. Oh no, what happened? I'm more than happy to hang out with my homie. Of course. Always happy to see you here too. Sorry, the weekend's been rough. I forgot how much the freaking frame rate drops in this area. I don't know why though. Maybe I might need to turn down the whole frame rate for the whole game. Here, let me see. I think right now it's going at a constant 60, or at least it's trying to. Maybe we'll turn it down to okay. Yeah, let's put it on 30 and see if that helps. It might also just be because there's so many people in this area. My computer's just not built for it. Let's see. Hold on. Hell yeah, let's go peak scuff right at the beginning. Let's do shadow quality. Let's turn it down to middle. Let's see if that helps. I think that did help a little bit. Still feels a little choppy, but let me see. Job issues and any Nihongo struggles. Many people in that area. You know, I feel you, homie. I do feel you. There's always something that's going to pop up that'll just stop your life from being just like chill, you know? Whether it's job or whether it's like a new thing you're trying to get into, there's always something. And it's just the crappiest fact of life that we'll just always have to overcome those things. But hey, you know what? I know you got it. You're a great person, Pancake. Reliable, smart, all those things. Talented. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Okay, this is much better. Where was I going? This is a place Nanasan was talking about, right? Want to go? All right, want to go in?
I'll be taking this.
Never feel like da 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 da. All right, let me stop.
Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
5,000 yen. Thanks.
Whoa, is that our warp lens? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If If you need something, we can talk in the back. All right.
Baby, stay with me.
Okay. I gotta work harder, homie. I kind of told them I'll be quitting. It's just a very mismanaged company. But that aside, Persona looks like a city I would much rather work in. I hope that it's based off of most of modern Japan, I'm pretty sure, so. But that's definitely understandable. A freaking company or workplace being mismanaged is just the biggest pain in the butt. And trust me, I have my fair share of dealing with mismanaged jobs, companies, organizations. It sucks, but I mean, the best you can do is advocate for yourself, and then hopefully, if you can, advocate for the people around you too. Just so everyone has a better time, even though the people at the top are just, I don't know, stupid. Now then, I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Also, hey, Pente. At Tatsumi East Police Station, you can purchase equipment for you and your party to use in battle. You can also sell any equipment you aren't using if you need a little extra cash. There's no telling what dangerous Tartarus will throw your way, so be sure to gear up with the highest quality equipment you can afford. Okay. Equipment is listed in 4 categories: weapons, armors, footwear, accessories. Yep. Okay, cool. This is just basic RPG stuff. Got it.
What'll it be? Got some new things in stock. Check it out if you've got the time.
So I can increase my HP by 10 by holding this one, and also, I just like this one being stronger, which also makes sense because it's more expensive.
That what you want? All right then.
I never felt. I didn't sell it. Jesus Christ. Hold on.
How many? Sure now. All right. I'll take that. What'll it be? As long as you need.
Okay, I don't have enough money for that.
As long as you need. Everything looking all right then.
All right, there.
All done here. Come back soon.
Okay.
Can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world. Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
What about stocking up? Even though we don't have any money, we are broke.
Wow. Well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. Nowhere.
But I'm broke.
There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can.
I don't have any money.
Dorm.
I spent it all on weapons. Starting today, you're free to use your after-school hours however you wish. Making use of various school activities, you can return response to touch, you can academics, charm, or courage. However, the number of activities you can engage in each stage is limited. Think carefully about spending time and plan ahead. Oh, okay, so this is network. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, so this is where we can start upgrading our like social stats. Various arcade games are inside. Depending on what game you play at Game Parade, you can increase academic, charm, and courage, or stat. Increase and quit Persona. Their cards talk to which games are available each day of the week. Time will pass regardless of what game you play. Interesting. I don't have enough money for it. I'll be a fleeting entity today, pizza day, and also have to make a chocolate cake for relatives coming later. Staking visitors for ruining other creatures' rest. Just no rest for Panta. I want some chocolate cake though. Can you share it in the Discord when you're done making it? Just so I can be jealous of everybody else's chocolate cake they're gonna be eating. This is a bar. This karaoke. Oh, this is the okay. Okay, wait. I don't have any money. Well, let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can do anything. I can't go in here. I'm broke. Let's try the CD shop. I can't go inside the CD shop. Never mind. Do I have any items? Lifestone, restore 50 SP. Okay. Well, I have something. You know, let's just get out of here and try to get some more money. No. Entering your dorm after school will immediately begin being the date's nightfall. Okay. Bum bum bum.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our exploration of Tartarus, Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team in combat.
Let's see.
You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So, whenever you like to explore Tartarus, just let me know, and I'll gather everyone there. You may now venture into Tartarus at your own discretion. You can go there by talking to your allies or checking the bulletin board in the lounge. Because Tartarus is unavailable until the dark hour, time will pass if you decide to make a journey and give yourself ample time to prepare beforehand. Ah, okay.
Oh, right.
Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. Well, that's all for now. Keep up the good work. Okay, awesome. No freedom to roam the city at night. Some businesses offer nighttime exclusive items and part-time jobs. So see what you can discover. Okay, I think I will... What's everyone's status? Seems like everyone can go tonight. Are there times where people would just like be busy? Like, oh no, sorry, I gotta work my part-time job at McDonald's. I can't go to Tartarus tonight. Like, what happens? I'll let someone take a pick, but it'll be a simple cake, aesthetically speaking. For the flavor, probably I'll go for a chocolate with salt plus olive oil. Sounds good.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
During your turn in battle, objectives will need to change how each party member act during their turn. Direct commands like to control their actions. I will probably just do that. Yeah, I would just do that. I would rarely ever let a party member do things their way. Why is there a motorcycle here? That's where I keep my navigation equipment. Sorry, but do you mind not touching that? Oh, my bad, gang.
Oh, that reminds me.
Let's discuss our first goal for this exploration. According to our research, Tartarus is divided into several different regions. If we continue to climb the tower, then we'll eventually reach a spot that leads to a new area. Reaching that spot should be our first goal.
All right.
Are you all ready? Yes. Remember, don't push yourself too hard. You can always use the teleporters to return. You can always go back to the highest floor you've reached that day. Ah, yes. Here, take this. If you find yourselves in danger, don't hesitate to use them. Nice. That's all from my end. Good luck.
Leader.
Each floor's dimensions may vary, but don't feel compelled to explore every inch of each new layout. I will 100% feel compelled to do that. I'm a gamer. Rushing directly for the stairs is a completely viable strategy. No.
Alright, just leave everything to yours truly.
I will check every corner. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I will check every corner of every room to confirm that there's no stone left unturned.
Isn't this the
that way. But now it's all distorted and
Oh,
There's two. Here's your chance to attack.
What's next?
how do you? Are you just faster? You go first. Okay.
I'll give 'em hell.
Let's see. You're weak to. Okay.
Get that up, Iori.
Plan. Timing!
wow, good job, Junpei.
Bro, how graceful of you. You fall on the ground. Skill card. Buy Sudi. EXP will increase. Obtain the lover's persona Pixie. I'll take Pixie.
I kick ass, huh?
What is this? No, it's gone. It'll come back. Lifestone. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Look at it. On and on.
See, there you go. The music's back.
Let's see.
What were you guys weak to again?
Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
Wind? Do I have wind? I think she does. She does.
Time to shine.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
It's back. Let's go.
Just one left. We're not so easy.
This time, more EXP.
That went great.
Alright.
Doing pretty well.
This is going pretty swimmingly so far. Alright, since I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of time of me just running around doing battles right now, I thought, you know, I'd prepare some
Found the stairs.
some thoughts and conversations that we might be able to get into. For example, like, what's a comfort game? Oh wait, hold on. You're likely to find a plethora of these strange mineral deposits scattered around Tartarus. Supposedly, these formations are the crystallized remains of shadows. There's sure to be useful materials inside them. When you find one, try cracking it open. Yep, I've already been doing that.
We gotta keep moving.
I'm already doing that. Thank you. But like I was saying, what's like a comfort game that you can always fall back on? I know for me, like one of my comfort games.
Only shadows showed up
Here.
during class.
Let me
Then I'd have a legit reason to skip.
hush up. I'm talking.
Could you please stop thinking nonsense and focus on the upcoming battle?
Stop bickering while I'm trying to talk. I know a comfort game for me will probably be like, of course, Haste is one of them. And maybe in Densha Tech 2. I like games that let me just like go into them and all I need to do is just focus on what's happening in front of me. I don't need to think too hard about anything else. Like the simpler the better. When things need me to like put my whole attention into them, it kind of just, I don't know, takes me out of it. But, well, you know, what's a comfort game that you're into? Is it like a living simulator? Do you like Minecraft? Do you like Animal Crossing?
Yo,
Are you
shut up.
big fighting game person? Like just labbing combos is how you enjoy your days? Let me know.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
a comfort game, depends, I guess. But like the mood, the day. If you choose, then all personas should have the same more kind of a game experience. Interesting.
Doing pretty well. There's a shadow.
We got the upper hand. I'll give 'em hell. All right,
Enemy down.
I don't know if I persona item guard attack. I don't think I have a baton pass because that's definitely what I would do in this situation.
I screwed that up.
Going around.
Aren't you? Oh, what are you weak to?
Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
God, I thought it would. Ah, I messed up.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack.
Wow, you were taking one day.
Just one target left. Finish this. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Okay, that's a nice little end of screen too. Yeah, no, I definitely messed up on knowing my weaknesses there. Took some unnecessary damage. Uma has been mostly chill, but also Zelda is like so peak, even though I haven't played in a long time, and Undertale too. But those two would be more emotional comfort games for when sad or just, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, definitely different games for different moods. Yeah, because I guess if I'm like feeling a little more,
One teleporter sighted. It'll take us back to the entrance, but
like if I'm feeling just like a little annoyed or aggravated, I would probably go for something that lets me
I spy some treasure.
just kind of like drown out those feelings, kind of like a fighting game. But if I was feeling sad, I would probably then opt to maybe play something like, I don't know, Animal Crossing. That's like, oh, you know, I could just relax and plant some flowers. That's fair.
Down the stairs.
Okay.
By the way,
I keep a running record on hand of each area that you explore. After you've established a route, navigating through it again should be no issue. However, due to TARDIS's change in nature, these records become useless the next time you visit. While exploring, you can press L1 open a minimap which shows your current location as well as the path you traveled. It also displays information on enemy and treasure chest locations, so don't hesitate to check it every now and then. After finding stairs, you can use a shortcut to move to the next floor from any spot. It could be worth your while to scout the current floor before moving on to the next. Yep.
it's a treasure chest.
Can we slow down for a sec? Pay
There's
attention
two.
next time.
Here's your chance to attack.
Wow,
Enemy
good
down.
job, Junpei.
Keep that up, Yori.
Ooh, scored a critical.
Wow, good job, Junpei.
One skill card, Holy Arrow. I don't know what Holy Arrow is, so we're gonna take it and see what it does. Ooh, nice.
Damn, I'm getting jacked.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Skill card that bestows Holy Arrow, pierce damage to one enemy. Okay. Oh, it's like a okay. Okay. All right. I guess Uma has to be peak, so farming or sim games or Guitar Hero. We'll just choose some music and hit the notes.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
You know, I do have different games that I'll play at different times. Like if I'm on my way, like if I'm in a train station, honestly, I'll get on I have a mobile version of Friday Night Funkin' that I'll play, which honestly is much easier than the PC version. And I don't know, just because I get to use like both hands and like my thumbs, like I feel like I'm able to hit the notes easier, as opposed to when I play on my computer, I'm just like hitting the arrow keys with my fingers. I know people will divide, like, will use like their left hand for WASD and then right hand for the arrows, and just kind of alternate. I just don't know if I'm good enough to do that though. It just doesn't work for my brain. Or like if I'm doing my business, you know, in the bathroom, I'll play like a puzzle game, like solitaire.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
I don't know, you get it right. It makes sense.
All right, the enemy's down. The enemy's down. Good hit. What next?
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
And that's how it's done.
All right. What can I do to bring up the map? Okay.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative.
I don't know if they're weak to anything else. Well, let's try ice. They're not weak to ice.
What's next?
Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
I don't think I have any. Well, just you're not dead.
In this situation.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Kariba. The enemy's down. Good hit.
We can do it. This could end it. You're finished.
Give me a quick second while I close out of some things. Help my computer not off as much. It's having some difficulties just because of just because I'm streaming and recording at the same time. But I'll at least get rid of some things so it's a little bit easier of a time. Alright, moving on now.
Ooh, maybe there's something nice inside.
I don't know if I can get inside this thing. I don't have a... Oh, okay, cool. You're low on HP. Whoops. You're low on HP, so I will kill you myself. Put you out of your misery. Restores 50 HP to all allies. Nice, okay. Claudia's running low on SP, but I'm going to wait. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit.
Hey, it's the stairs.
Oh, I missed an enemy. Unless it respawned. Do enemies respawn? Yeah, could have been in that floor, and I would have. Yeah, okay. I think they respawned then. I'm not going back over there for a stray enemy.
Careful, the enemy's nearby.
Okay.
Let's see.
Undoubtedly a stronger foe. It would be a wise decision to regroup before approaching. But what if I don't want to be wise? What if I just want to run in there? Yeah, the game's gonna make me go back. Okay, fine.
I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another.
Just like the ones we used before?
Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Not all teleporters are one way. You will sometimes encounter another type of teleporter. This teleporter works like an elevator. It allows you to travel between floors where you teleport. Okay. Can I go back now?
Salut.
Cool. Okay. I probably will recover her SP. And then, I mean, if we get into the middle of the fight and I'm down 2, then I'll bring mine up. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's go.
This is beyond the level of an ordinary shadow. Watch yourselves.
Let's try Ruthless Ice Raven. Okay, they're probably weak to fire.
All right, the enemy's down. Now,
This helps because I think, yeah, we just got Junpei fire ability too. So we should still be able to capitalize on their ability or on their weakness.
Can't afford to lose.
it looks like your backs are to the wall.
Stop me now.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Almost there. Oh no!
Teammate down. Try to get them back up.
Alright, should be missing out on experience if I don't get her back up, I think. If I remember correctly. Oh well, that's too bad.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. You won. Now let's move on.
Yeah, I think she'll... Yeah, it sucks that she was knocked out, but
Nicely done.
it is what it is. Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's not bring up your stunning performance ever. And I'd rather not be on the same wavelength as you either. Why not? Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Jeez.
Well, I guess you have a point. Let's keep up the good work, Striking-kun. We're doing good work for a new team. Let's keep up the pace. Right now, Tartarus is our only lead to unravel the mystery behind the Dark Hour. Alrighty, let's keep on moving. Alright, let's do some first aid. And then I will use... No, not what I meant to do. Skill. Here we go. There we go.
I guess not all of them are totally weak, but they still don't stand a chance against me.
Is that treasure?
Speed.
Let's see.
You're doing great, but I'm sure that last battle must have worn you out some. If you continue on now, there's no telling when you'll find another teleporter. Since this one right here, I suggest you make use of it and stop for a break. But I just used all my items. No, I'm not doing that. I just used my items.
How's work?
It would seem your enemies grow stronger with every floor. Despite the imminent danger, stands to reason we've gained valuable experience. Let's continue on. I'm glad it didn't force me to leave because I just used those items.
Treasure chest.
You're waiting for me.
Is that?
There's a shadow up ahead. I'll take this opportunity to teach you about shifting.
Let's do this.
Provide your support as well.
All right. Let me tell you about a new tactic called shifting. When you knock an enemy down, shifting allows you to leverage that opening to let someone else take action.
Okay, good. That's exactly what I needed, actually.
Once you do, your offense can follow up with whoever you passed your action to. If you can coordinate well with your team, you'll be able to claim victory with even greater efficiency. You should all be experienced enough to pull this off now. Go ahead and give it a try.
What to do?
Ain't no truth. What are you weak to again? Destruction.
It's weak to flashes.
Oh, okay.
All right, the enemy's down. I'm ready.
It's all you.
Pull the trigger. I won't lose. That's an enemy down.
In this situation,
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, snap. It'd be sweet if you could pull this kind of thing off a lot, huh? In combat, you should be as coordinated as possible. Put it to good use. Cool. That's exactly what I needed.
Hey, there's a tank.
Ah,
Detecting 3 targets. Take them out.
are you different?
Keep that up, Iori.
Can't stop me now.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
I don't have ice. Hold on.
What to do?
The enemy's down. You're in good hands. In this situation,
All right. Major Arcana cards. Besides the minor Arcana cards that occasionally appear during shuffle time, Major Arcana cards rarely appear. Only one of each Major Arcana card may be acquired per day. The number of Major Arcana cards you can acquire in a day is also limited. When you've acquired a maximum number of Major Arcana cards, an Arcana burst will occur and increase the ranks of your minor Arcana cards. Collect as many Major Arcana cards you can. Interesting. Okay. What ability was that again? Lowers one foe's accuracy size evasion for 3 turns. Bro, I tell you,
let's do the same thing for our next fight.
future Persona freaking gameplay is debuff all your opponents because oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. In essence, oh my god. Okay.
Looks like
All right, squad, move out.
is that treasure?
It is. Oh, okay, okay.
Here's your chance to attack.
I don't think they're weak to anything. I just need to hit them with my strongest thing I got.
What's next?
In this situation,
Distress?
Hakiba's under distress.
What does that mean? I don't have anything.
What to do?
High chance, confusion. Cures, freeze, shock, poison, down, dizzy. Yep, I don't have anything for distress. Yeah. Did you just slap me in retaliation, bro?
Yuri's taken one down. You look distressed.
Thanks.
Now's the time.
What does distress do? Does I like make her spend more points on things? You know, I thought this was one of these that were going to
Let's continue exploring.
maybe it's the gold ones. I thought it was gonna be one of those enemies that give me a lot of experience, but like dodged a lot.
All right then.
Maybe I was mistaken.
You gotta run, fight, and climb stairs.
Oh, nice, yeah. So something else I was thinking about is what's a show, movie, or even like a character that you'll always go to bat for in that way of like, you know, despite what other people may say about this thing, you'll always be there to defend it. Because I feel like I hear about shows, characters, like for example, Goku is like probably one of the easiest ones I can think of. There are so many people that are like, oh, Goku's a bad dad, Goku's not a good person, he's actually a detriment to his whole universe. So, and I know there's other people that'll come to his defense, me being one of them. So this isn't exactly a, oh my god, Goku rally, but I want to know, like, what is something that you enjoy that people will go after and you're like, no, let me tell you why you're wrong. Because honestly, let me give another example. Invisigal from... Is this one of those regular ones?
Teleporter sighted. They'll take us back to the entrance, but I'm down to keep going.
Okay, not this one then. From Dispatch, a lot of people gave Invisigal just like so much crap. Well, because it was just like, oh, I feel compelled to spend time with her, otherwise she'll be evil, or like some stuff like that. I just never understood it. Like, you don't have to romance her.
Wanna head up?
You don't have to give her more attention than you do like Blonde Blazer. But people would just be like, oh, you know, actually it makes much more meaningful progress when you're worn down. Be sure to recover if you're low. If your health is low, it isn't prudent to risk your well-being unnecessarily. Okay. Okay, cool.
It's a treasure chest.
Okay. But yeah, like Invisigal's got like so much flack.
The way the shadows wriggle and squirm is so gross.
And I know I've said this so many times.
It's like they were ripped right out of a nightmare.
Hey, doesn't...
I've said this so many times in many other videos or like live streams.
There's two. Here's your chance to attack.
I feel like it's kind of important to revisit sometimes. Because sometimes those conversations just like resurface and be like, oh yeah, remember how much we actually hate this character? And I'll be like, who's we?
This may be a good
I don't hate the character.
What's next?
This may be a good test of your skill.
Now's the time. I won't lose. Let's finish this.
Talking about finish the enemy.
I still don't know what distress does. Does that like knock down my attack stat?
All right,
Oh well, they're dead.
back to business.
Is that treasure? We got the advantage.
All right. The enemy's down. All right. The enemy's down.
Roger that. Now's the time. I won't lose.
Nice one, Yuka-san.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah, like I was saying, I know I've beat this horse over and over. I just think it's crazy how much more hate Invisigal got over like any other character in the game.
We did it.
So there is only one person that will defend her. It will always be me. If there are no people defending Invisigal ever in the universe, I am probably deceased.
We got
Okay, I need you actually.
This may be a good test of your skill.
I'll go with. Never mind.
Go for the enemy's weakness to win. This may be a good test of your skill.
Are you weak to fire? Oh!
The enemy's down. All right. The enemy's down. Scratching that.
I'm over here getting backhanded by gloves just because I didn't try fire yet. My native freaking ability.
All right. We're not gonna go easy.
Obtain money. The whole party's accuracy has invasion will increase at the start. Nope, money. 580 yen.
That's how it's done.
Ha! Perfecto.
Right.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Loot that body, loot that body. Loot that body and loot that motherfucker.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
Turn around. What we got here?
Pay attention next time.
What's next?
The enemy's down. Good hit.
It's all yours.
Alright, I will need. Oh, you also have Bufu? I forgot I got you. This is always my biggest problem with RPGs is I have such a difficulty switching off of characters or abilities that I'm already comfortable with. Like if I have a team of people that I'm like that I already enjoy using, I will stick to that team. It'll be like, oh hey, but you just got this new person with this other move set. Yeah, but they don't have the moves that I've already been using. They don't have the stats and the chemistry that I'm already used to. So I don't want to touch them. These are my babies. I can't just replace my babies now.
Down the stairs.
Like for the bit that I played at Persona 4, like what's his name? What's his name? Kanji? Kanji is the exact same freaking element affinity as the main character. So I'm just like, I already have a freaking lightning user. Why do I need another one? I don't care if he's a big, strong dude and probably has bash attacks. I already have people to do that.
Let's see. What to do? Persona.
All right. The enemy's down. All right. The enemy's down.
So yeah, that's my issue with that's my only issue with RPGs. Like if I'm really into a character, I'm not getting off of them. Kind of same thing for like fighting games. I'll find my one character that I really like and then that's it. That's my character. I don't have my secondary, my tertiary, my backup matchup, none of that. I have my one character and that's it. That's all you're getting.
Doing great.
Ha! Perfecto.
Oh, was that you see me play with this character for 5 hours already and already know my whole matchup? Well, guess what? I'll just play the character harder. That's what you're gonna get from me. Nothing different, just more intense. I need some more SP items. That's always my thing with Persona. I always run out of freaking Or let's run on SP. We'll see how much further we can go, though.
Let's get a move on, party people.
It helped with freaking Persona 5, though, because you would have, like, rest areas that could give you a little recharge.
Man, I'm parched. I'm gonna go ahead and say there are no vending machines here, huh?
Even if there were, why on earth would I buy a drink in a shady place like this?
Ah, it's a regular battle.
Few targets. You can handle them.
This isn't it. Wind? So probably ice? Ow.
Watch your health.
Jesus, hold on.
Can't let this go to waste.
Either ice or fire.
In this situation,
We'll try wind too, though. Resistant to wind. Okay. Got it.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Destruction. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. Baby, baby. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. I was supposed to have a short that I was going to post that would tie in with the stream, but I completely forgot to do that. I could do everybody increase their HP. I wish I could increase SP, but I'd probably be broken. Ooh, Zeo. That's good. I don't have any lightning attacks right now. So I'll probably get somebody that does lightning pretty soon. I don't think anybody was severely... I should have did the HP. I haven't seen the old floor, right? No, I just started this floor. Where's the one that fully restores HP to one ally, restores HP to one ally? Did I do the one that gives to the whole party already? Maybe I did. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I need more SP. I'm running out of magic power.
We got ourselves.
There's two. Here's your chance to attack. The enemy's down. Good hit. Now, you're on a roll.
More experience.
doing pretty well. Found the stairs. Wanna head up?
Yeah. Let me actually look. Because I know I had some, let me see if I still have any that are ready to go. Like, I had some clips that I did. I don't know if I fully prepared them or not. Silly me. I was working on them, but I never actually finished editing them. Hmm. Oh well. I probably shouldn't worry about it in the middle of the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna edit a clip real quick, put it onto YouTube, and I mean, maybe I could. Who's to say I can't? Hmm. I'm thinking about it. Jesus. Big stretch. I might also need to go check on some laundry soon. Make sure that it's drying. So I might walk away from the computer for a few seconds. Actually, I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna go check on my laundry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got caught up in some work conversation too. You know what? Let me see. Let's do this. I'm gonna stop recording for now. I want to see what clips I have that I could quickly post, because some should be pretty much there. Who's the best girl? Persona 3? Good question. I'm still trying to figure that out myself because I have like a vague knowledge of most of the Persona girls, Persona 3 girls at least, but not enough to have a definitive answer. I know Aigis is one that gets talked about a lot. I'm not sure if she's like everyone's glorious queen or not. Let's see. Should be this one. I'm honestly I'm curious to see, because I'm not too familiar with all their characters, so like their backstories, what what's the word I'm looking for? What motivates them? Okay, that should do. You know, while I'm doing this, we'll do a little behind the scenes. There we go. Do a quick little edit, post it up, and then we'll get back to the game. Speakers. Not being headphones. Okay. It was so much work to be able to have that song play in the background, and nope, that's not that one. This one. Hopefully this one doesn't take too long. It should be pretty quick. Backstory, so it's called that now. Good to know. Well, you know, like their motivations, their lore, their what happens before we meet them in the game. You know, that stuff. Imagine you're like yeah, this one shouldn't take too long. Imagine you're like on a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters, and like the leader of your party is just sitting there. Baby, baby, da 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 da. Imagine you're like on a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters. And like the leader of your party is just sitting there, da 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 da. You're just like, what the hell? Da 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 da. You're just like what? I wonder how other people take clips when they're doing their videos. I know some people, I mean, some people have their own editor, so it's really not too much thinking they have to do. Like they'll go through, scrub the VOD, pick a moment, edit it. But I do wonder what some people's thought process is when it comes to what moments they'll do, how they'll pick it, how they'll edit it. I mean, I know for me, like, I don't know. It's just kind of like the spark. Like the spark has to hit me in terms of what kind of edit I will do for somebody or for myself even too. Because let's say, for example, here, hold on. I have an edit that I did here for a friend.
I think Kyle should be paid. Honestly, sometimes I want to pay him so he can finally buy himself a normal mic because he sounds like worse than an Xbox mic in someone's asshole after playing COD games and losing all the matches.
So sometimes like I'll hear a moment in a stream or even when I'm streaming and I'm like, wait a minute, I can edit that. Like I can do something with that. Like I already know like what effects and what I'll use to make it happen. And then other times, I mean, I'll see clips that people have on their Twitch and I'll listen to it. I'll be like, I don't know how I would make this work. Or like, I don't know how I would help amplify the funny or the moment from this. That said, I mean, humor is subjective. Everyone has their own opinions. Just to say, yep, I agree. You never know until you kind of vibe with the story yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like I do wonder because I mean I think of like Persona 5. Like do people just like what's her name? To Kawakami? Do people just like the teacher because she is the teacher? Or do people like her because of like her struggles, her story? That's the kind of thing I wonder. There's like this thing that I've heard, like the Flanderization of characters where like you have like their original intention of what they were supposed to be, but then they just become like they get boiled down to this one single point where they're just like a caricature of what they were and how people kind of view them. So I wonder if people like actually enjoy characters for like their full value or if they're just like, I like this one aspect of them and that's it. And not to say people can't enjoy things that way, but I just wonder if we're losing meaning in certain things when we take away some characteristics. I enjoy your clips like the Dench Attack one. Hey, where's my Uber? I'm trying to turn moments like those. So like that's like part of the Gamer Math series, of course, which only has technically 2 videos right now. But my idea there is like, so we have Gamer Math where I do the equation that equals the that takes one game and another game, mash it together to get the game that we're talking about. And then I start the clip with like a little moment that I think is funny to kind of ease it in, like grab attention. I am kind of messing around with some of our like more reoccurring series or like projects, I would say. So like the round table that I did with like the Makotos, and then also the can this person be Goku round table, Gamer Math that we have with Upbeat, and then now also Dench Attack, and of course like Hydra Yaps and stuff like that. So I am trying to like help define those series more, either with how the overall videos run, or how like a certain thumbnail or like a certain graphic, something that just kind of helps nail in like, okay, this is what this is going to be every time, and then someone can see like, oh yeah, Hydra made another one of these, or oh hey, it's another video like this. Like that same feeling you would get if you were watching like Game Theory or something, like, oh hey, I recognize what Game Theory looks like without too much effort. So I'm kind of working on that in the background. Of course, this is really hard to do because sometimes platforms don't let you edit thumbnails or certain things after a certain amount of time. TikTok, looking at you. Just like, what the? This was kind of a simple edit, I think. Imagine you're like on a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters, and like the leader of your party is just sitting there, da 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 da. You're just like, what the hell, bro? Burn them in fire. All right, actually, what is elements? accuracy, right? What are you talking about? I'm a fantastic singer. We'll actually go over here now. We all know Hydra's singing accuracy, right? What are you talking about? I'm a fantastic singer. I have the best singing skills out of anyone you've ever heard. Let's see. Do I want this to be part of this overall clip? Imagine you're like on a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters, and like the leader of your party is just sitting there, da 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 da. You're just like, what the hell, bro? This should work. I think this should be simple enough to work on its own without needing too much. On a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters, and like the leader of your party is just sitting there, da 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 da. You're just like, what the hell, bro? Okay, cool. That should work. All right, let's put a little thingy thing on it. Put a little title on it. It's a simple edit, but it should do its job. I think it's not going to be the most heavily edited one, but not everything needs to be heavily edited. You know, there is such a thing as over editing. Let's see. Let's go over a title of like your team captain wanted to be hold on. POV. That is not, there we go. POV. Leader wanted to be a singer. There we go. I hate when Premiere does that. I have to select everything. Like I'm already in the thing that should be able to change it all. Don't make me have to select all my text. God. Whoops. Nah, that works. I was gonna beef it up anyway. I was running around cooking, but I heard what you said. It's kind of normal, I think, for an artist being familiar with the tools, and so sometimes knowing what to do before even starting. Oh, like when picking clips and whatnot. Yeah, I almost want to I want to get a bunch of people in a room that edit or have edits just like be done for them, and just kind of be like, hey, so what's your process? Like, do you like have like an idea or like things that you've seen before and you think kind of like, oh, you know, I want to do something like this? Or do you also just like, you look at your clip or you look at the thing and you're like, this is it, Eureka, you know? Imagine you're like on a team going in to fight like demon shadow monsters, and like the leader of your party is just sitting there, da 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 da. You're just like, what the hell, bro? Yeah, this works. All right. Now we will export it and we'll go ahead and post it, because I completely forgot to finish my Persona edits before we started streaming today. And once we do that, we will go back to the game. Yeah, but less over editing is the way you chose to deliver something very specific. It's really not needed. Yeah, that is sometimes how sometimes I'll be working on an edit and I'll just think to myself, like, Jesus Christ, like how I see it in my head, I just know it's going to take so much work and effort. And sometimes like there are things I haven't posted just because either, I don't know, like I ran out of mental energy for it, or I just didn't know how to make it come to life like how I thought. But there's definitely to be said for like just letting the moment speak for itself sometimes. Which I think sometimes I should be better at, which is what I'm trying to do with this one right now. that we're doing. Just being like, hey, this one's pretty simple. I'm not gonna do like too much motion or throw too many graphics or sound effects on it. Like I'm just gonna take the moment that I said, pretty simple, throw it up there. Maybe be like a tee hee ha ha. And see where it goes from there. All right. I'll bring the game back up. Da 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 da. Maybe put some music on in the background while we're doing this, because this is gonna no music just kind of throws me off. Let's do this. Which I don't even think I said words there. Okay. And also creative creature tend to have different processes. Even the starting point can be different. Maybe someone is the Eureka type. Someone else maybe have to put a lot of thought just to catch the idea, and from then it's just rolling down the hill nonstop. It is a marvel how brain like processes work, you know. For example, I don't know if many people are familiar with Chainsmoker Cat, but Chainsmoker Cat and by extension, Chainsaw Man are just both shows with openings that have a lot of references to famous scenes from movies. And my curiosity is, how can somebody like be working on these openings and just be like, I'm going to reference a bunch of shots from movies and I'm going to make it work. And it's just like, it's just going to make sense in in relation to the show that I'm watching right now. And then honestly, from there, like the people that can recognize all those shots, because I mean, some are like, okay, yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious, but there are some where I'm just like, how did you even piece that together, man? The way the human brain works is just crazy. Okay. I had to bring myself back together because I forgot where my file was. Okay. That should work. That should also be fine. No. Boom, boom. next. Add related video. Boom, boom. Public. Publish. Alright, now it's published. Now we can get back to the game. Sorry about that. Alright, close that. Close Chrome. Close Premiere. Close that. Start recording again. Turn the game back on. But actually turn that a little bit back up. Okay. Back to it. I can understand there are a couple composers out there that are always just left me with like how, just how, without a question mark, because I know it's not a question since there's no answer, right? Some people just do it. Jesus. There's trouble waiting for us 1 floor up. It's like the shadow we faced on the 5th floor. Okay.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
That should be high enough. Okay.
Ooh, maybe there's something nice inside. Hey, have you ever wondered if who's been...
That's a real nice question. Too bad we got to fight right now.
We got the upper hand.
All right, the enemy's down. This is our
You already have Silky. I haven't really been using Silky though, so I will instead recover HP.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
I desperately need SP. I don't have a Twilight Fragment.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
Like, desperately need SP. What are you guys weak to again? Fire. Who would go next? Can I see that?
Let's see.
This is what I want to see. I want to see who's going to go next in order so I can divide up who's going to do what. It's fine. What I will do? Yeah, okay, I know what I'll do. Alright. Pass to Junpei.
What's the plan?
It reminded me of Mimikyu's Z move was so funny and cartoonish. The like the all-out attack.
Can't stop me now.
I can handle it.
For it.
Here I go. What next?
I've never seen Mimikyu's Z move. Actually, it's been a long time since I played a Pokemon game. Like honestly, I never finished Legends Arceus. I think that was the last Pokemon game I played. I didn't even finish it.
That went great.
I should at some point get back into it.
Nailed it. Nice
I know, I don't know if it's just been picking up more popularity recently or if just people are talking about it again. I've been seeing a lot of people kind of getting back into Power World.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
I don't know if it's like released something new or what. I have been seeing people talk about it and play it again.
A shadow.
You haven't lost anything, no worries. Pokemon games suck.
Stairs.
I mean, I guess there is something to say about the,
Give 'em hell. Let's do this.
like a lot of the Pokemon formula hasn't changed since like the first few games, right?
That up, Iori.
And the only times they really change is with some of the spin-off games like Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Ranger. Oh, what's it called? Ranger something. Pokemon Ranger, maybe? Or something like that. Pokemon Snap. Other than that, the main games are mostly the same. So I guess I can kind of see why people will want to get into something a little bit different, kind of like Power World, because it has like the survival aspect. And I guess because you can use guns, I don't know. Do I want more money? I want more money. I want to be able to buy things so that we can get more stuff and we can stay here longer without having to worry about too many issues. Black and White and Black and White 2 were the last good Pokemon games. Now it's just valid for the competitive. You know, I was a big fan of Pokemon Sun and Moon, honestly. Where am I? I don't have a midnight thing, so I can't even open that. I was a big fan of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Although I think that was like the last typical Pokemon game I played before I played Legends Arceus.
Careful. The enemies.
Stay sharp. Is there a thing here? These gatekeepers, as we'll call them, aren't going to simply let you pass. You need to be prepared for a real fight. Ensure you're ready before engaging a gatekeeper and make use of the teleporters if you need it. I do, because I'm low on SP. Like, it would be super bad to get in here and not have any SP. What's this? Oh, okay. Activating a clock requires 7 Twilight fragments. You should make habits of collecting it for emergencies. Oh. I don't have 7 Twilight fragments though. Alright, I probably should head out. Because my SP is super low, I don't have any way to restore them. Alright, yeah. It's smarter to head out.
Yes.
I prefer. It was fun with like Persona 5. I don't know if it's just like I had more items to be able to go on for a while. But I would go into a palace, do everything, and no, that's what it was, because they did have rest areas. But I would go into a palace, just like bulldoze all the way through it in a day, unless the game forced me to do it in 2 days. And then I would just spend the rest of the time doing side stuff. And so I could just like focus on other things. It is what it is. And agree with the idea that power or success have something to do with general untold dissatisfaction for the monster collector genre current situation. You know what? Okay. Here's something that's been sitting on my head for a little bit. And I just haven't had, I guess, a good way to bring it up at any point. It's of course, I think it's pretty well known in like the world of business, but competition really is needed for companies. And it's not just because it's like, oh, you know, like healthy competition, blah, blah, blah. No, like competition keeps things in check. Like it keeps people from getting just like too comfortable in the position that they're in. Because if McDonald's didn't have to compete with Burger King or Wendy's or any other fast food company, they would just start doing stupid things. Like prices would be raised and all this other stuff, because who's gonna stop them? They're the only burger place that they have to compete with. And I mean, I think of that compared to like maybe let's say Nintendo. Like Nintendo can get away with a lot that they do. Granted, I am a Nintendo fan. I'm not a Nintendo hater, but if you have somebody that can just like dictate an entire genre of something, yeah, they're going to start doing what they want, because it's either you come to us or you have nothing else. I'll say like the same thing for some social media platforms that'll just start getting comfortable with the audience that they have, because they know like, oh, this other competitor came up, well, we're already way better than them, so you're just gonna come back to us anyway. And then they just keep doing things that people don't like, but it's like, oh, what are you gonna do? You got nowhere else to go, right? You keep coming back here. So competition is super necessary. No company, like that's the checks and balances of companies, competition. Maybe they change balance between Persona 3 and 5. Yeah, I don't even think they had like rest areas in Persona 4. I think Persona 5 was like the only one that really had that.
You sure?
Nintendo tried to meet the competition with their legal office instead of quality. I don't know. Sometimes people just lose the heart of what things are supposed to represent.
Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come? No reason really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning. So how about it, man? Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk.
I'm going to hang out with my classmate after school. According to Igor, the strength for a social link is the strength for a persona. I decided to go with him.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it? We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use. Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name.
What's the name of the shop?
My bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
Just shut up and eat. That's so crazy.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too? Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more by the minute. By the way, I hear you and Takeba-san are pretty
Oh my
close.
god, bro.
Damn,
Her name's
just
always
dressed
in
for
your
your
mouth. Jesus.
Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age. Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. Let me know when you're free. I'll tell you all about my secret plan. Dude, you're gonna flip when you hear it.
Kenji Tomochika seems to have taken a liking to me. A voice is ringing inside my head.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Classmate. Yep, social links. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as one of your social links, the resulting persona will gain more experience. Try to establish relationships with many people to enhance your persona's capabilities.
What? It's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show.
For ramen, it's the right thing to say.
Oh well. Let's get going.
It's the right thing to say, just shut up and eat. It's not something you can talk onto. It loses consistency. It'll overcook, it'll lose balance, just plain food crime talking over ramen.
But first, let's swap numbers. Bust out that cell phone.
Got it, Pante. We'll never have casual conversation while we eat ramen together. Okay. Wait, I didn't even get to... I need to go buy stuff.
It's you. Welcome back.
By the way, regarding the dark hour, this may go without saying, but it's impossible to do business at any stores during that time. So make sure you're ready in advance. You don't want to be caught unprepared when it's too late. Yeah, I need to go buy items. Specifically, some SP stuff. That's always my biggest thing, because I can heal like pretty easily, but having the ability to do abilities is what always gets me.
Welcome.
I'm sorry about making Saturday regular shell days. Come out this weekend to support my store.
You'll like the new stuff we got in stock. Take a look around, yeah?
Hoity-toity cat food for fine felines. You don't have any SP stuff. That's the one thing I was looking for, old man. You can't even help me.
Done already?
Yeah, I'm done already. You don't have what I'm looking for. What the hell? Hold on. It's a police station. Pheromone coffee. Well, it's way. You're looking for extra cash. You can pick a part-time job here on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights. Time will pass where you visit the cafe, whether as a customer or as an employee. This is not Wednesday night. Oh, this is Wednesday evening. Oh no, okay, here we go. I sweated out while working part-time as a waiter. This place looks pretty cool. I dealt with housewives complaining that the pheromone coffee has no effect. Unless I got more money. I just need... I need to see where I can get more SP from. Or what items I can buy here. That's what I need. I need SP. Da, 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 da. I hear people talking.
You know what?
More weird people around lately.
Wow.
Like the ones with apathy syndrome. There are some in my neighborhood too. It's seriously creepy. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I end up like that, and it just depresses me. Maybe we'll be okay if we exercise and improve our stamina. Actually, I heard that the track team is still accepting new members. Maybe running will make us stronger? Seems like track teams are pretty new members. Maybe I can learn about more about it if I visit their club room. The first bell has rung. Class is ending for today. Why is you Narukami looking at me? That just looks like the Persona 4 guy. A little dumbed down, but that's him. We'll talk later, Kenji. Let me go look for the track team. Down here. I'm assuming. Like it or not, you're going to run. Aren't you from Miss Todayumi's class? Oh, you want to join the team? I'll take care of all the paperwork, so go ahead and introduce yourself to your new teammates. All right, everyone gather around.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
Yippee. I'm Hydra Striking.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
Nishiwaki, okay.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right? Since we're in the same grade, you can just call me Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Yes.
This here's our future team captain. He's a great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it. You're the guy who went out with Takeba on the first day of school, right?
Oh my god.
Practically a celebrity. I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. You've seen me around, right?
Damn high school rumors.
Then, long story short, from now on, you're mine after school.
I don't like how you phrase that, buddy. Can we put that some other way?
Easy treatment just because you joined mid-season.
Miyamoto's giving me a warm welcome. I joined the track team and made friends with my new teammates.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Chariot Arcana.
What are you talking about? We didn't have the energy to do the paperwork. Don't accept us as official members. Give us a test. Dang, Pante, just let us join the team.
First practice. Just have a look around and then call it a day. We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no practice the days before test.
Monday,
though.
Tuesday, Thursdays,
I'll
and
make sure
Fridays.
your
Okay.
uniform is ready for next time.
I don't have to pay for that? After looking around, I decided to go back to the dorm. Where would I go for it? You know, I'm gonna look this up. Oh, wait. It's Yuko, the team manager. Try to say hello? I think I will.
Oh, hello. What's up?
Wanna walk home together?
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
See ya.
Oh. Damn it. Stupid! Stupid! Ugh. You wanna walk home together on the first day meeting each other? How stupid can you get? Ugh. I'm always gonna be alone.
Welcome back.
Okay. Oh yeah, I am.
Nah.
Yeah, give me a second. I really gotta look into some SP. Hey Google. In Persona 3 Reload, where can I buy SP restoring items?
You can buy sulfur monophosphide restoring drinks from vending machines found at the Dawn 2F, Iwatadai Station, the Iwatadai Strip Mall top floor, which restock every
Okay, vending machines, got it. Five SP. There's only two? Okay. Burgers. It's a bookstore. I just need... Okay, another vending machine. Fountain Dew. They think they're funny. Alright, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Alright, we're going to Tartarus. That way if we make like good... Oh, damn it. If we make good progress, then we can just go back to focusing on side stuff. Oh wait, another vending machine. All right.
Hey.
What's everyone's status?
All right.
Okay. Let's go. I also haven't saved in a while. I should probably do that. Let's see. We'll go as far as we can in Tartarus right now. And then by the time we're done with that, we should, I've gone up 4 levels, bro. I could have lost so much. We'll see how far we can go. And then by the time we start tapping out again, we can start calling it for the stream today. All right, let's see what this battle has.
All right. You're up against a difficult opponent, but if the intel is available, I can help you. I can suggest the most effective attack based on the enemy's weakness. But I can only assist like this when we... I'm sorry, but it's...
Okay. Do it like this.
You should be able to hit a weak spot.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock these guys down. I don't remember what the lions are weak to. Alright, not weak to fire.
I have to do this.
Win, got it. Let's enjoy the last run and really design creature, why not? Why are you not dead?
Yuri's taken one down. Give him hell. Yuri's taken one down.
Drift.
Leave it to me. Yeah, leave it to me. What next? Come on, Persona! All right. We're not gonna go easy.
I can't get up. I don't think I have anyone. Ooh.
Excellent work. You hit a weak spot.
I won't lose.
That hit the enemy's weakness.
I'll hit you for a regular attack. Let's see, you're gonna hit me? And you miss. I should be able to just hit it normal and win without wasting any more SP.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
I know I could have started shuffle time, but the trade-off. Alright.
Every few floors, there's some kind of gatekeeper. They're always stronger and nastier than the last.
Well, seems like after.
Snuff so. Oh, look, finding some SP stuff. I don't have any Twilight fragments.
Could it be?
There's a rare shadow up ahead. Perhaps you can ambush it.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
There it is. Nope, don't look at me.
What?
These are the hands I was thinking of. Is it running?
All right.
Turn left or pad once you're tracking it down. Okay.
Hey, isn't that one different from the others?
You're in luck. That's not an enemy you see often.
I was eating away a wasp. What have I lost after the whale lion? Not much. We're just going against a rare shadow. One of those types that'll give us a lot of experience, but we'll try to run away if we don't beat it up fast. Oh my god.
What to do?
Give him hell.
Pull the trigger.
I should keep trying to use element stuff. That's doing decent damage.
What's the plan?
No.
Now's the time. There's
There we go.
You won.
well, didn't
Now
it?
let's move on.
294 experience, decent level up for Ikari.
Stronger.
Yeah, kind of like crystal lizards. One of those that are annoying to chase down and beat down, but if you can get them, then it's worthwhile, you know? Surrender creature can never be as cool as Hand from the Addams Family.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Oh, okay. There's a new.
Pull the trigger.
It's not weak to win. It's not weak to ice. In fact, it's resistant to ice.
What's next?
It might be weak to electricity.
Yuri's taken one down.
You have ice attacks? Living the keys. Look into my eyes. Ooh, a critical. Let's hit him right there.
You won. Now let's move on.
All right, now back to business.
like we've mapped everything on the... That reminds me.
Protect the trunk for the gatekeeper. Would it be wise to consider a strafe? Have you made use of the escape order? Okay. Yeah, I know how escape works in fights. Got it.
All right, squad, move out.
There's a shadow.
Yukari, what are you doing? There's a shadow. I got it.
That's two. Here's your chance to attack.
In this situation,
The enemy's down. This may be a good test of your skill.
It might be weak to electricity.
Here we go.
Yep. XP. Chariot. Let's do this one. Shut up, hat guy, you ramen brewer. No, Pante, that was somebody else.
pretty well.
that was a different guy.
A shadow.
We got
A group of three. You have the initiative.
Hope you got something to eat and that you don't talk over a ramen bowl.
Give them hell.
Enemy down. Take that up, Yuri.
I'll go with you.
The enemy's down.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Right, stairs.
Hey, let's loot that jet.
Rancid gravy. It's already too late in my mind. Hat guy wasn't the smartest bean in the pod, and I was forever associated with the ramen ruiner. Poor Junpei. Why did
Don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Why did it show it to me? It's not like I can open it anyway. What the hell is that?
You can do this.
Got the
This may be
advantage.
a good test of your skill.
Pull the trigger. Come.
Okay, that works. I wonder if there would be a reason to not use all-out attack, because I'll pop it first chance I get.
This is our hero on the roll.
Oh, it's stunned. Okay. Grave Beetle can't get up. That's too bad.
Great
Teleporters are really convenient. I wonder how they work.
Where are you? This might be a regular battle. Oh no, okay. I somehow got it.
I have to do this.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba. You're in.
Got your back. Let's see.
Bars in my sleep. Get ready. In the peace. Look into my eyes. Okay. I think I already have a Pia. Oh, here we go. Pixie, that's what it's called. Pixie.
Be gone. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Doing pretty well.
You know, I have another question. One has also been sitting on my head. Big topic, honestly, big topic. Given the recent, it's kind of like things in media, honestly. What's one thing, like what's something everybody says matters, but like actually doesn't? For me, it'll be like in fiction. I hear so much the argument of, oh, that isn't realistic, or that isn't really reflective of real life. And I think that's just such a crazy thing, because it's like, yeah, no duh, it's a fictional piece. Why what is the obsession with wanting a fantasy story to be realistic? It's not freaking Law and Order. If I'm playing, or you know, if I have a game that's no, let's talk about superheroes. Like, people will look at superheroes and be like, oh, but those powers wouldn't work like that. Like, oh, if somebody ran this fast, their freaking internal organs would actually smash against the inside of their body and they would die. This isn't realistic. Who cares? Why do I care about realism in my fantasy story?
All right, squad.
It's never made sense to me. I don't know how someone can just, I don't know how anybody would ever make it make sense to be like, I want things that aren't real to be more real. Like, we have real life for that. Or they're dumb, or they're not expressing themselves properly, maybe. What I will say, okay, to a certain extent, I get it. I will say, maybe when it comes to like a suspension of disbelief to certain stories and like certain media, because if I have a story where it's like they have these rules of how things are supposed to work, and then the rules get broken, then that's one argument. But if I hear like if I hear like, oh yeah, I can't do this because it's not realistic, then unless the story itself is trying to portray a degree of realism, then that's one thing. But if I have a completely fictional universe and it's like, I don't think this character could do that. That wouldn't happen in real life. Well, it's also the same kind of story where you could have people throwing freaking moons at each other. What do you mean it isn't realistic? You know? Like, why does it matter? But anyway.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
I do really wonder where that argument comes from then. Like, why? What do you hope to gain from a story rooted in make-believe to then be chained by real life? one thing that I see even one thing I see even underestimated in fantasy stories is coherence. Even a fantasy world needs a set of rules. Without rules, I can't honestly go against those who lament the lack of realism. So the lack of realism for contests, on that I agree. I do wonder. I would like to see if somebody who wants more realism, in fantasy things, to like comment on it, just so I can be like, well, what is the underlying thing here that makes you want that in your stories? I don't know. I'm the kind of person where I want to enjoy things freely and grant them the freedom to sprout their ideas as they were meant to. Like, why chain them down with ideas that were never meant to be a part of them in the first place?
It's a treasure chest.
The only time I understand it, I'll take like Tomb Raider, the new one, for example. There are times where Lara Croft falls from a great height onto like sharp objects and she just like shakes it off. And in that case, I'm like, okay, that's like, that's a little unbelievable. You're telling me this person is an Avenger? It's a superhero? How do you just shake that off? That I can understand being like, okay, you know, that's a little wonky. Other than that, you lost me. Let's increase experience.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Yep, in fiction, the fantasy world and its rules become what's real. And be coherent with those rules and respectful for the setting become what you have to consider the basis for the realism for the show. So totally agree that you can't chain a fictional world to our reality, but if you want to build an immersive world in which everyone can enjoy thinking about what can happen next, yeah, then those rules need to make sense. And like, they need to feel real to the world. And maybe that's what some people mean, but I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like some people are like, in a story where you'll have superpowered people, you'll have like maybe like a lady beat up a big strong dude and people will be like, that's not very realistic. In the same story where like people can throw cars at each other.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative. The enemy is weak to flashes. The enemy is weak to flashes.
Oh.
Alright, the enemy's down.
I thought she said weak to flashes, and I was like, what are you talking about?
I can handle it.
It's all you.
Okay. Now's the time.
This is kind of slightly branch off from that same conversation. But I feel like another thing that's always harped on a lot in modern gaming is like graphics. Like, I don't know, even like in as someone who has a job that focuses a lot on media production, making videos, things like that. I've never fully understood what's the fascination with everything needing to be like 60 frames per second, or with games needing to be super high definition, like, oh, you got to be able to see the pores on Kratos and like all these things. I get it, like it's a marvel to be able to have the technology to do these things, but when it starts becoming the expectation where people will just like not enjoy anything else that's like a different style, or they just want the same thing over and over, then that's where I have to start asking, why is it so important to people? Like, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. I enjoy games that are sometimes stylized, 8-bit, 16-bit still, representing a different style. Ooh. Not everything needs to be 1080p, 60 frames, looks like a movie cinema, you know?
What should I do?
What to do?
The enemy's down.
Let's see.
Ramen ruiners. Oh, he's nearly dying. I forgot. I was wondering why he was bent over like that. Okay, I need to fix that when we're outside this battle.
Be gone. Just kidding.
Oh, Zio. Heck yeah.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
I'm sorry, I'm totally against photorealism. I'm totally against photorealism. I do think that it's despawning a wonderful component that always accompanied the evolution of gaming, art, visual art. No, I get that. I definitely do. Seeing different art styles, I would have thought that they were chosen to represent something in a specific game to deliver part of what the game wants to arrive to players.
A shadow.
Stop it. It's a regular battle. Oh no, I still somehow got it. I don't know how, but I did.
What to do?
The enemy's down.
It's all you.
With that, I know people also say, like, when it comes to game, the game is the most important part. And I'm not arguing that that isn't true still, but I will say that a good story, or at least like a well enough passing story in a game, is just also super appreciated, at least for me. Like, I like knowing what drives the characters to go through their adventure. I like seeing characters grow. I like knowing that the person I'm playing as is like evolving as a person, as especially characters that have been around for a long time. Like, I know there was some pushback against Kratos growing and overcoming what all the things that he went through in like his previous games and going into like the new God of War games. Like one of the previous creators or whatever he was for the projects was like, oh, like who would want that? And I'm just like, well, honestly, I appreciate it a lot, because if you can show someone like Kratos growing and having the capacity to like move on, that can mean a lot to other people that grew up with the games. I mean, hell, I played like all the God of War games when I was around high school age. You don't think it's not super cool to someone seeing this guy that was like dealing with so much to be able to start over, make a family, and just become a better person as I grow up and become like more well versed in the world? I don't need you to see big, strong, angry man always being big, strong, angry. Like, you know, it is nice to see that there is like a brighter future in these stories and people can grow no matter where they come from. Nothing needs to always just stay the same. If you want what it was before, just go play one of their previous games.
Nailed it. Nice go. Down the stairs.
Makes you think that all that graphic bullshit is taking something away from media.
Careful. The enemy's near. Salut.
This has been changed as an enemy weaknesses. All right, let's. My SP should be good.
All right.
Almost 3 hours.
All right, let's
Okay.
go.
There's gotta be a point where the game's gonna be like, all right, go back.
The enemy's attacks are. If you're being overwhelmed by the enemy's assault, if you're guarding, then even if your weakness is strong, try and make use of that.
What to do?
All right, let's start off with Zio. All right, found his weakness. Do I have any items that will debuff you? We'll try this when you get back up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
Excellent. Good hit.
I'll go with.
It's also part of game evolution. Yep. Reboot of God of War is a perfect example of balance between.
What should I do?
Loot it? Or did you mean lucid? In narrative component. Who are you gonna hit? You bastard.
Yori's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
What to do?
Come, Persona.
The enemy's down.
Let's do it.
Your health's in bad shape. Keep an eye on it.
I have to do this.
Times like these call for this.
Game of story. Okay.
Can't break me.
Brilliant. You're back in the fight.
Just like that.
Isn't that right? Okay, that's right. Your attack.
Now.
Get ready.
Damn.
Try to get them back up.
To do.
Pixie!
Ah, damn it. I didn't think you were going to die.
Now let's move on.
Oh, well. Go level up when he gets into another battle. Brain on headache work even less than usual. Should we switch?
Honestly.
Hey, listen.
Okay, how far are we? We'll go a little bit longer. Just a little bit. We'll see.
Dude, ain't that a rare chest?
It is, but I can't open it. Almost blind. I can't open any of these. I don't have any Twilight fragments. Well, well. The Shadows are still much weaker than you. It's made a good opportunity to try to rush command. Okay.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Okay.
We could head back, but it's your call.
Sometimes the enemies gang up and fight together, right? Do you think they get along?
We're almost 3 hours in. I really don't know when our next point is going to be. We'll just go ahead and save.
All right.
Yeah, we'll save and we'll call it. It'll be a lot easier than trying to keep going. And then maybe I need to think about how I want to do this going forward, because I know this is going to take a while to get through the whole game. So I'll kind of think about it. But anyway, let's go ahead. Turn the title. Do 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 do. Ugh. Ugh, man, big stretch. Jesus. All right, I'd say this went pretty well. Stream, posted a short, had a lot of good conversation, made some good progress in Persona. I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing things to a close here. You know, it's funny, if this was our usual streaming site, this would be the point where we find somebody to raid into, but can't do that. Not here, not on the good old YouTube. That's okay. Get some music going just for a bit. All right. Striking Hydra, thanks to salutations. Also for Gore to stay hydrated. Of course, of course. Thank you to anybody and everybody that was able to be here for any amount of time. I always do appreciate all of you guys being around to chat, getting to the discussions, seeing the games, and pretty much anything else that involves hanging out. If you haven't, feel free to join the Discord. Check us out on Twitter at I think it should be The Striking Hydra on Twitter. Sometimes I forget because not all of my platforms allow me to use striking_Hydra. That's right. I couldn't change it because I think it was too long for that name. But yeah, Twitter, Discord, check out our other platforms. Get involved with the community, or get involved with the community posts on YouTube itself. I always like to post some polls or ask questions, so feel free to get engaged there as well. Hope you guys have a good day, night, afternoon, time zone, where we are in the world. Stay great. I'll see you all next time, and I love you. Bye-bye.